Hi there, my name is Morphsuit America, and this video I'll be talking about what's going on the Japanese PSO2. Right now for Global, they are doing their anniversary event, but we already did a Phantasy Star 20th anniversary over here on the Japanese PSO2. They did release graphical update and all that jazz, but during that time of the graphical update, they did release this as well. Now, what you would want to do is spam that limited quest, and then also do Fire Swirl, which gave a good chunk of points, and these points and the points was the 2021 weapon badge over here on the Japanese PSO2. By accumulating a lot of points, we were able to get certain rewards. It's an incentive, a bonus for doing a bunch of these different quests. So if I click on this thing, view current points, it will take me to the actual website where it shows the entire points we collected. I think for the entire PSO2, or the Japanese PSO2, we acquired 365,463,489. And by hitting these certain thresholds, we get all these different sort of boosts. We get certain items, we get certain boosts, and right now there's a 20% going on along with several other things. So if I hit back and go back to this page, it pretty much states when these things are kicking in. Now, ignore the 14th because they did extend it due to a glitch that happened again on the Japanese PSO2. The item shop, the item lab was down, and then the player shop was down. Because of that, they did reschedule some urgent quests, emergency quests, but not only that, they also extended the boost week. So it's gonna last until April 21st, meaning that you can have another extra week of doing a lot of the boosts, affix stuff, or anything related to these rewards. Now, I'm gonna highlight them in game and talk about them. Obviously, you can read this for yourself. I will have, once again, the links to this in the description. So, Item Lab, 0 campaign cost. That means most of these things are going to cost free. Well, most of them. You still need to pay grinders and all that jazz. The big thing I will note is pretty much the discounts. Now, over there in Global, they did not implement this. I don't know why they're not implementing it. It is pretty dumb that they're not implementing it. But with the Recycle Shop, especially the 30% discount deal, if something usually costs a certain number, it's going to get taken off by 30% of that. Good example of that sort of math kicking in is the Force-Op Protection. Over there, or the standard number when it comes to trading in a certain amount of items to get a Force-Op Protect from the Recycle Shop, it usually costs 10 AC scratch items. Because there's a 30% discount going off, you can spend 7 items instead of the full 10. How is this good? Well, if you have 30 AC scratch items, if it was at the original cost, you can only get 3. But if it's at a discount cost, you could get 4. Because if you do 7 times 4, that is 28. If you do 8 times 4, that is 32, and that exceeds past 30. And you just got an extra Force-Op Protect that could help you in trying to make your final augments and affixes. So there is that 30% kicking in right now. So, another thing is the Star Gem. Now, you might be scratching your head saying, why would Star Gems be at a discount? And especially with what I saw over there on the Global PSO2, it didn't really have as many good things over there. But on the Japanese side, which is why I was like super confused to why people were kind of in an uproar about it, but I didn't know that they did a very, very, very small little thing. Here's the thing about the Japanese limited time Star Gem recycle shop. You can get the selector. You can get the selector, and this is a glaring difference. Now, if you're not familiar with these selectors, pretty much, depending on what Star Gem Scratch is going on, there will be a selector type in here. So if it was episode 6 Star Gem Scratch, guess what? There will be a selector in here where you can trade in an X amount of materials, so you can get the selector, so you can get the very specific thing you need. You do need to have Star Gem items, so it could be anything you pull from the Star Gem, or you can convert these other items and make them into a Star Gem Recycle badge, and then you can use that as that currency. Now, this is at a whopping 30% discount. I don't know what the original cost of this one is, because the original cost is supposed to be 40%. But because of what's going on, or like this is a very unique one, I guess they dumbed it down and they gave a 17 number instead of like what I thought would be like 28. So yeah, this is big because this particular scratch selector is going to allow you to select from all of the previous Star Gem scratch. And if I pull it up over here, show you the scratch drawings, it has everything from episode 1 all the way up to episode 6. So if you missed out on getting Shiva's pose, guess what? You can trade in 17 Star Gem items to get them, or try to pull 17 Star Gem items from, I don't know, some sort of scratch. And then use those items, convert them for badges, and then trade them in, or you can trade in the physical item. Either way, the thing is, there is a Star Gem selector over here, and you can just choose whatever you need to get. And once again, there's a discount, so it's not at its original price. And compared to that of the original price, because I know that 40 used to be the giant number, the fact that it's 17 means that you can get a good chunk of these passes, so you can get the very specific thing. But yeah, there's a discount on that, and not only that, since we're next to this guy, Limited AC, Recycle Shop is back. They might need to change that, or did they not state that? Apparently they are taking that out. They are extending the Affix Week and all that, but they are... No, wait, hold up. Yeah, they are taking out the Limited AC Recycle Shop, so you do need to make that as a note, because you might want to get some things off out of this shop. Big thing that I took out already is this Calming Intent. It's called Steadfast Will over there. Pretty much it boosts your normal attack damage by 13%. I decided to take one of those out. There is a Nature's Melody 1. That's entirely up to you if you want to get the 1, or, you know, try to farm for grade 2 or buy that grade 2 one. There is a Skydance Spoon. There are these pop items for FSO. What is it? Reverie Catalyst, Factor Catalyst, and then an Omega Memoria. But that's entirely up to you. The only thing they did add to this is this 50% grind affix boost. That does eat up 30 AC scratch items. That's entirely up to you if you want to get it. Most likely, the other items I'll get is the ability transfer passes, because they're going to help me in my future schemes that I got planned for the Japanese side. Other than that, there's the gathering rate. There's the, once again, 0 grind item costs for most of the lab stuff. What else? There's like a boost to the battle arena coins and all that jazz. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So, and also login stamp is +2. So instead of it, if you're premium, you can get a like a +4 stamp. If you're normal or free to play, then non-premium, you'll get the +2. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a lot of things being schemed up right now on the Japanese side. I really have to fix a lot of stuff, even though technically I already got some of the stuff that I already wanted. But I'm going to be farming on the Japanese side. I'm going to have to address the stuff that I'm going to do for global and what's going to happen with my global account and all that jazz as well. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, comment, concerns, put it down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.